from Smith & Sons, we're here today to talk about our lawn revitalization program. This is a program that we offer to homeowners to do themselves. We can provide all the equipment, the products, the compost. We rent the equipment, we drop it off at your door, and we pick up the equipment after you're complete. We also like to set up landscapers like Justin with Vincente Landscape here to do it for our customers. And their customers, obviously. At Smith & Sons, we provide all the materials, the rental equipment. This is a compost spreader here to spread the compost out, and the know-how as to how to do it properly. The process consists of aeration, which we all know here in New England. Aeration is a great thing to do for your lawn. Lessens compaction, get some fresh air into the root system. Also the seed, the fertilizer, and some additional soil amendments that we can talk about. So some of the products we offer at Smith & Sons, obviously we offer the equipment for rent. We also offer the walk behind for smaller spaces, gas-powered walk behind. We also sell tow behind aerators for your lawn tractors. Another thing we're super proud of is our commercial grade products. We got our grass seed. We offer 2 different varieties of grass seed, both kind of specifically blended for Smith & Sons. We put a lot of effort and a lot of research and study into real top quality products. This, a New England Sun and Shade blend, is our provider compares it to like a Fenway Park material. Really high quality, really aesthetically pleasing lawn, a little more demanding. It's gonna want irrigation, it's gonna want a pretty good regimented fertilizing program, beautiful high-end lawn. This, I like to describe, this is our drought tolerant seed. It's not a magic potion, it still needs water. It still is a grass seed, but it is a more robust grass seed. It is obviously more drought tolerant. I like to use the term when I'm talking to customers, it's a good family lawn. It's a little more durable to dogs, to children playing on it. Again, it is, once it's established, it is going to require less water. It's specifically blended with some really newer varieties of seed. I also think it's a really nice looking lawn. I'm super proud of this blend. Both of them obviously, but this has done us really well. And if you look at some of our Google reviews from last year, there's some pretty good reviews on both products, but this one served people well through the drought of the summer. Moving on to our fertilizer. So we at Smith offer a full line of fertilizers for your established lawns, and obviously this is a new lawn or an overseeding, a lawn revitalization process. So we can use the 1919 here. This is a starter fertilizer. We also offer a product with a crabgrass preventer, a mesotrione product in it. So it's kind of neat. You can get a new lawn going, but also try and keep the crabgrass at bay. Fall is obviously, crabgrass is kind of winding down for the season. So some would say you don't need to spend the extra money on the product with the mesotrione. So here we have the straight 1919. We got our EC Plus, is calicitic, if I'm saying that correctly, lime. So this is great. Here in New England, we almost always have a low pH in the soil. Now at Smith, when we create our screen loam, we blend it in such to have a balanced pH. A plant cannot pull the nutrients out of a imbalanced soil. They call it nutrient lock. So if your pH is way low or high, the plant cannot thrive. Lime here in New England is essential to balancing that pH and letting the plant pull the nutrients. Really can't over lime here in New England, and that's within reason, but lime is a must here in the fall. Another product we offer here is this Resurge. This is a humic product. Now, humic is the organic matter that the plant consumes as it grows. So it gets constantly depleted from the soil as the plant thrives. So you mow your lawn, you're taking away, as the plant thrives, you're depleting the humic in the soil. This replenishes that. You can see that this is a natural product. I believe we can call it organic. I'm not sure if it is Omni certified or not, but it's basically just, this is harvested from the earth. It's a natural product, and this also helps retain moisture. Again, your grass is still gonna need water, but it really helps. I'm a big believer in this. I've been using it on my own lawn. All these products do best right after aeration. So you perforate the soil, you'll see that the aerator pulls the plug out. You're able to get these products down in the soil as opposed to sitting on top of it, on top of a compact soil. One thing about this process too is to establish new lawn or improve an old lawn, you need seed to soil contact. The seed cannot be sitting on top of last year's thatch. It cannot be sitting on top of very compact soil. I think we have some over here if you want to. If you lay seed on top of a soil like this, compacted, dense soil, you are not going to get the germination you want. Okay. So you can see this space here. Justin has prepped this. He's heavily aerated it. This is what a seed wants, right? This, along with some nice watering program, the seed to soil contact is critical. You can see this New England soil here, how compact it is. And you can see how the roots of the grass are struggling to penetrate that. So the beauty of our process, the complete process, so many people want to just aerate and think they're solving the problem. Well, that same soil settles back into that same condition next year. So when you add that compost and these soil amendments to these perforations, now next year it's going to settle in, but that real good organic compost is going to be in there, creating good positive microbial activity there, and which all lessens compaction. As the peat fiber in the compost decompose, it virtually lessens compaction for the next year. So there's a possibility that you won't even need to aerate that following next year. But you see this? You can aerate time and time again, but the same clayey soil is going to revert back to that compacted state. So the entire process, I think, gives you a much better value for your efforts and for your money.